Hello, my name is Patrick Smart, and this is my communication topic conversation.
Proper conversations.
Yes, proper conversations. So today we'll be talking about the NBA players at the moment. So just firstly, I'm a Toronto Raptors fan. Lars is a...
I'm Portland Trailblazers fan.
And Steve is a...
Boston Celtics fan.
And who's left in the playoffs out of our teams? Why do you think your team's left and our teams are out? What's the difference?
Maybe a bit of an easier draw,
Mm-hmm.
especially compared to Lars's team
Yeah, so Lars' team got the best team in the competition by a fair bit.
by a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you watch any of the Golden State games? Or
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
What makes them so dangerous?
Probably just their ability to beat us by 40 points. That's probably what it is.
Okay, well, what
Game as well. That's not a cumulative.
Yeah. What players made them better than your team?
Just the entire roster.
Entire roster?
1 to 12.
1 to 12?
1 to 12.
Yeah.
So you're saying Young Clark's better than Lillard?
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Young Clark is the biggest spud of an NBA player who's still earning millions of dollars, yet every time he plays the Portland Trailblazers, he goes off for at least 15.
He does.
Gets results.
And
What?
you tell me you've ever heard that name before.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only time was 2 games when we played the second fives,
There you go.
and Young would start.
Young Clark was a big
Yeah,
part of that.
big part of that
Because you had no choice.
Yeah. Now,
They have a choice.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr has a choice.
But he doesn't
and he
play.
still plays Young Clark because he kills the Blazers.
he does. He does. What about your series now, the Boston Washington series?
Yeah.
I think it's got the two of the best point guards in the East in it.
Yeah.
Who do you think's won the battle so far out of those two?
Pretty even, I'd say.
Yeah.
Pretty even.
It's a different battle. It's not really a battle. You can't compare them because they're so different.
That's why I feel it's even. Like
Yeah.
neither of them have played bad so far.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like Wall had that 30-point, 15 assist game, and then Thomas had that. Was it 50 did he get?
53 points he got.
And minus 1 tooth.
Yeah.
And minus
Could
one.
you imagine having that talent? Being like, I can get 53 points in this game. And
How can you imagine it? You can't even imagine that.
Yeah.
I don't think even he could imagine it.
It's
I
just silly.
think a lot of it, like that whole Boston Celtics team, and they've even said it. They're like, yeah, we're a chip on our shoulder.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, they just,
Blue collar team.
They
they've
just
all
look
got a
angry.
chip. Yeah, they've all
They
got
always
a chip
look
on their
angry.
shoulder, and every time they go out, they're like trying to prove someone wrong.
They've spent the entire past 2 seasons listening to every critic, every other NBA player tell them how bad they are, how they're never going to amount to anything, and then they've just gone, well, let's just sneakily get, what do they get, first or second seed? What do they end up with? First, yeah.
I mean,
let's just sneakily get the first seed.
And then, like Isaiah's 5
That'll shut them
yeah.
up.
I mean, who do you guys? I rate them a lot. The Bad Boys Pistons team.
You
I
can't-
bring it back to
not
that.
Even, not even close. Mate, Bad Boys Pistons team, if you walked out of the locker room,
Yeah.
there's someone
No, but-
ready to go, yeah!
But I mean, like with that chip on their shoulder.
No, they had more than a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
The Bad Boys Pistons team actively decided we're going to be
We're gonna be
absolute
that. Yeah.
douchebags,
Yeah.
and we're going to do
Yeah.
whatever we
Well,
can.
like in this NBA, you can't do that. Anymore.
What are you, exactly. If
Yeah.
they were the Bad Boys Pistons team, then
Yeah. They
the
wouldn't
entire
have a team.
team would have been
They
tipped
wouldn't
off
have a
in
team
the first
What
round.
it reminds me a lot of is the Larry Bird blue collar team versus the Magic Johnson.
Yeah,
team.
and that's like you had like your Robert Parishes and your Kevin McHale's who got physical, but they
Yeah.
weren't out there
Out there
with
to hurt.
the pure intent to hurt.
Yeah. Now, what do you guys think of LeBron James' playoff series? Because I've seen a lot of him, and I feel like he's just getting sort of better and better again.
I think it's offensive. I think he's a freak.
Here's another question. Who do you guys think is the team that lost in the first round that has the most upside besides Portland?
Portland has no upside.
Like
What are you talking about? The
Bucks.
most potential we have for next
Bucks.
season is Nurkic.
Nurkic, yeah.
Yeah, Bucks.
Yeah,
Bucks,
Bucks,
easily.
yeah. Do you think Giannis is gonna break the NBA as people say?
He's
He's already broken the NBA.
Yeah.
He's gonna, yeah.
Because I watched a lot of them because they played Toronto in the first round, and he's just a genetic freak.
I hope he doesn't get injured because he could be really special.
Do you
He
reckon?
already is special.
Do you reckon he'll start in Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Do
He's
we
got
think?
no reason to leave.
Yeah.
From what I've read as well, he like loves that they took a chance on him
Mhm.
and he wants to pay them back. So
They're like, this is the era of NBA, of small market NBA teams finally breaking through and
Yeah.
making it out of the regular season and actually getting into the postseason.
Yeah.
Like, when's the last time the Wizards were in the postseason?
Yeah,
When's
true.
the last time the Bucks were in the postseason?
Yeah, true.
When's the last time, like, half of these teams have even seen postseason action?
What do you guys think of the MVP race this year? Is it going to be?
I thought it would have gone to Westbrook, but
Yeah.
now I didn't know
I think
a dual acceptance.
I think
as well.
unlike what the award suggests, which is that it should be based purely on season performance, that they will inevitably base it on the playoff performance.
Yeah.
Which, if they don't want to go over dual MVP, means it'll weight more towards Harden.
Yeah.
Because even if they get knocked out this round, they still made it further.
Yeah.
But if they do the dual MVP, then they're going to give it to Westbrook and Harden.
Speaking of Harden, what can San Antonio do to sort of slow him down? Because he was a train in that first game.
Put him.
Not put Danny Green on him.
Yeah.
Maybe put Kawhi Leonard, the best defender in the NBA, on him.
What makes Kawhi such a good defender, you reckon? Is it just his length, or is it just...
Probably half of it is his willingness to actually do it.
Yeah.
Like I bet 90%, no, that's a lot. Like a large percentage of players in the NBA could do what he does if they could be bothered doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch a point guard, Kyle Lowry, play every week, and his defense can sometimes borderline on just...
Yeah, because he doesn't Kawhi Leonard wants to pride himself on his defense. He wants to, he wants that Dennis Rodman recognition where he leaves and he wasn't an offensive superstar, even though he is an offensive superstar as well. But he wants to be, he prides himself on that. Whereas other players, they just want to dunk, they just want to be flashy.
I feel like they're going to put the ball in his hands a lot now, though, with Parker out. So he's going to sort of run that sort of point forward role.
It's going to tire him out.
Yeah, is it going to be too much for him, having to guard Harden and do that?
No, he's like, what, 24, 25?
I reckon he'll. Pop will maybe. I mean, he's the smartest coach in the NBA, so he's not going to risk tiring out his star.
No.
So he'll definitely give him the defensive thing,
Duties,
but he'll find somebody, whether it's Patty Mills or Justin Simmons, Jason Simmons,
Jono Simmons.
He'll find somebody to play point.
Pop's the kind of coach that even if they're down by 20, he would refuse to sub Leonard back in if it doesn't fit in his rotation.
Yeah.
Like, nah, we need to rest him.
So just quickly, before we end this conversation, who's your pick for the conference finals and who's your pick to win the NBA? So conference finals, who's going to play in the finals and who's going to win the NBA?
I still think conference of the West.
Of the East and West.
West will be Spurs and Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
I think Golden State will get through.
Yep.
West, I'm going to say Celtics, Cavs, and I say Cavs will sweep.
Sweet! You can get your brooms out.
The way both teams are playing it's a real potentiality.
Yeah. And who do you reckon will win Golden State Cleveland again? The rematch, as they call it.
I reckon Cleveland.
Yeah. What about you? East, what do you reckon?
East is Cleveland Celtics.
Yeah.
I don't think Washington
Can't do it
can
for second
win
games.
purely on double MMA.
Yeah. Fair.
And I think Cleveland Celtics will end up 4-2.
Yeah.
I
They'll
reckon
get
Celtics
games. They'll
will
get
get
games. They'll get games. Yeah, they'll get games.
And I reckon this is a controversial statement.
Yeah.
West Warriors are going to comfortably walk past the Jazz, so they'll be in the final, the conference finals.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that over already? They swept them already.
Oh,
yeah, they're gone.
is that
They're
the
done.
last game today?
Yeah, they're done. Yeah, they're done.
There you go.
Good
Have
job,
a rest.
Jingle.
Have a rest for the week.
Have a sleep.
Yeah. And I think Spurs will sneak past Rockets, although depending on today's result.
Yeah.
I reckon Spurs will take Warriors.
Yeah.
Who wants to bet?
The gamble strikes again.
And I reckon I think if it's Cavaliers Spurs,
Yeah.
I'm gonna back the Spurs.
You reckon? In 6 or 7?
7.
4 in 7. I reckon
Seven,
it's gonna come down to 7.
Yeah.
4-3.
Who gets home court advantage in Spurs? Cavs.
Cavs.
I think so.
They don't?
They're both the same seed.
Oh, God.
So how do you decide then? Is that just who wins?
I think,
Who wins
I think
most
you
games?
you go on who wins most.
Yeah.
And in this, Cavs have swept the past 2
Well,
series. So.
Thank you both of you. You've been very helpful.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you.